What's going on? It's everybody. It's your boy God by 2009. I just want to do a quick one, right quick. I got a lot of stuff to do today, but hopefully I can bang out another one for y'all soon. But I want to talk about why the Scorpio man disappears in relationships, and we disappear in relationships because a lot of times, it's not the person necessarily, but a lot of times we're going through our own personal situations, and a lot of people say that Scorpios have a hard, tough, outer exterior and our faces, and we have a reputation for being, these unbreakable people, but we disappear in relationships because most of the time we need time to figure things out. We need time to gather ourselves, spiritually and mentally. If you're in the chat room, please um, we want to, gather ourselves as far as where we want to go. You know what I mean? What we done in our past, what we're doing in our present, and what we're trying to be in our future. And a lot of times, with other people's opinions and um, how they feel about situations, we can't let that deter us. What type of decision we make and what type of things we do with our life. No matter who we're with, we need time to figure out if the person that we're dealing with, is that the person that we really want to be with. Are we in the right situation? And a lot of times we'll disappear, not to just be crazy or seem strange, but we do it because if y'all in the chat room, please make sure you like the video as you enter the chat room. But we want to make sure that we're in the right situation, because a lot of people they pretend to like you, but they have their own ulterior motives, and we want to know what those motives are. We want to kind of think. We don't like to jump into situations. We don't want to be a part of none of that. Um, a lot of times, sometimes it could be something the person done or said. We're not the type of people that really outwardly express ourselves like we really supposed to. And a lot of times we keep a lot of our personal feelings pent up inside. A lot of people say Scorpios are quick to sting and are very revengeful, but that's not necessarily the truth. We think really deeply before we do stuff, but if we finally make a decision that we want to, come at somebody, or be bitter over something, it had to be a very deep reason. It's a very dark reason behind it, and a lot of times we don't reveal it. Sometimes in order to keep ourselves and prevent ourselves from lashing out, sometimes we'll take the time away to, just think about things and how we want to do it. A lot of people, unfortunately, a lot of women in America, unfortunately, they do a lot of stuff. They do a lot of extra stuff, not intentionally, but it's just that's just the case. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, Scorpio man, we think way deeper than most people would think of it. A lot of times, we over exaggerate things and go to the extremes. Um, we try to be cordial, be diplomatic like a Libra would, but we're not really diplomatic type of people. We're very more of a dictatorship when it comes to doing things. But at the same time, if we're in a relationship with somebody that we feel like we can really trust and be with, we are more than welcome to compromise and not do anything that's gonna get in the way of our relationship. Oh, you confused? What are you confused about, Lorraine? I'm sorry. I'm just talking to one of my viewers. I love talking to y'all. I'm talking about why do um, Scorpios disappear? And make sure you like the video too, Lorraine. But I want to talk about. I just want to talk about that 'cause a lot of people be asking me that, and they be like, "Oh, everything's going so well, but he disappeared out of nowhere, or he hasn't called me." A lot of times, for the more mature men, we need time just to gather ourselves, just to get our minds together, just to do what we need to do. But for the most part, um, a lot of times, some guys they disappear because it's just a lot of times we are very energetic people, and a lot of times we spiritually overwhelm ourselves to the point we feel spiritually suffocated. We feel that we need just a temporary escape. I know it does, Lorraine. That's why I'm trying to explain it. and we'll disappear, not to be strange or crazy, but we need that alone time. We're very extremely strong individuals, and that's one of the reasons why we come off as so strong, so independent, so mysterious, because we need that time to gather ourselves. We need solitude. We need peace and quiet. You know what I mean? We just need time to think, man, because we're very deep thinkers. So a lot of times we disappear. But if you do something to slight a Scorpio, and I mean for the kids that don't know what slight means, if you do something to disrespect a Scorpio, or make them mad, or do something that's very hurtful, if they still want to, a lot of times they'll disappear. Sometimes they won't come back. They won't even really give you an excuse. They just disappear, and they're not doing it to be conniving or to sting you with revenge, but they're doing it because they they feel that we feel it's better for us to just disappear completely away from the picture than sit there and pretend and make up a bunch of bullshit excuses on why we don't want to be with you and why we feel that we need to be in other places or be with different people. So we'll make up a lot of excuses. We won't make them excuses. We'll just disappear completely away from the picture, but not realizing that that's one of the worst things you can do, because you're not really giving the situation any closure. But we feel that's the best way to give closure, because a lot of times, we are extremely. They say we are extremely hard people, and extremely vindictive, and extremely revengeful. But a lot of times we are not. We really don't want to hurt people's feelings. We want to be the nice guy. We want to, you know, we don't want to. We understand that we are very brass. We understand that we are very blunt, and a lot of people can't really handle that. You know what I mean? So we feel it's better for us to just completely ignore or walk away from the situation, and then just create some big chaos. You know what I mean? Create big chaos. We'd rather just leave you with a big question mark in your head than then what I mean, tell you about yourself or really get at you. But if you come at us and confront us and be like, "Hey, what's going on with you?" Just don't be mad if they say something very blunt or very hurtful, because that's why they disappeared on you. They didn't want to reveal that to you. We don't want to reveal that to you. So we rather just disappear from you or just completely ignore you, because we don't really want to deal with it. We're not really good with the deal with conflict either. We're very cutthroat with our words. We're very extremely generous and extremely, and that's how we when we mature. That's how we rather be. We rather be these very nice, mature people. We want to be these very kind people, but and especially in society today, people won't give you that room to be nice to them and be respectful to them. They will look for the worst thing to do to you in order to just be completely disrespectful. And we don't really we're not the best when it comes to having patience. I see a couple people in the chat room. Please make sure you like the video as you enter the chat room, and I appreciate that. And we just want to find you know the best way to handle it. A lot of times we just need that space. We need space. So don't panic if he disappears for a certain amount of time. If it's to the point that it's like I mean, a long extended time, then you need to confront him or whatever. I mean, depends on how much you really are into that individual man. But if he's just disappearing for a small period of time, but he didn't let you know anything, he just disappears. It's just to gather himself together. Even if we really like somebody, we'll disappear because we want the. Hey, good morning, Bridget. I'm gonna email you once. Hold on, but we want to make the so y'all don't know how to communicate effectively without being blunt. No, no, that's not what I'm saying, Lorraine. Hold on. I'm saying that we're very blunt. We're very we have the tendency, just like cancers, to wear our feelings and emotions and deep, you know, dark thoughts, and and we hold it and we keep it in. But when we communicate with somebody, we wear our hearts on our shoulder, on our sleeves, and a lot of people can't understand that it's overwhelming for a person. And we are wise enough to understand that you can't just tell you can't wear your sleeves on your shoulder. You gotta oftentimes you gotta step back from the situation. You gotta ponder. I mean by ponder for the kids. I think on it. We need time to think on it before we speak. So we rather just think on it and disappear from the situation until we gather the right. Hey, what's up, Zindy? Oh yeah, and if you want to be in the chat with me and want me to do a particular video after this video ends, just make sure you put your don't even do that. Just let me know. Hey, I want to do a live chat with you. Just put it in your comment section. Be like, God by 2009. I want to do a live chat with you. I God by 2009. I want you to talk about this and put it in the comment section, and I'll make sure I'll get directly back to you. We go into hibernation mode. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to hibernation mode, and we're not like a cancer that's very self-indulgent. I hate to say that. I hate to keep seeming like I'm bashing them, but I'm just being honest. We're not very self-indulgent when it comes to holding our inner emotions. We rather share it with somebody, and that's the time. That's often the times why we can come across as being these these very dark people, because we understand the world around us. We understand our deepest emotions. We understand where it can lead to, and oftentimes we keep it all in. That's why you see the piercing eyes is the passion. The eyes are the mirror to the soul. So it's the passion that you see. You know what I mean? When you be like, oh wow, they got such passionate eyes, or they speak so passionately, is because it's the passion of the Scorpio male. And they, you know what I mean? They can't really help that. You know what I mean? They're being themselves. They're not doing it to be conniving. They're not doing it to be vindictive. They just need away time. Give them their away time. And if he disappears and he's still communicating with you, that means you're very much on his mind, and he definitely just taking the time just to gather himself. You know what I mean? He uh, just give him his time. He'll, you know what I mean? Just give him his time, and he'll come through. Trust me. Speaking on, for all of us, all the Scorpio mirrors, for all of us, because I know a lot of times it's very confusing. It's very sometimes it can be very hurtful, but we're not doing it to be conniving. We're not doing it to be vindictive. You know what I mean? Even as a child, for my brothers and sisters, and shut myself in a different room. I go to one of my friends' house and just get this. This is a good example. It's funny, kind of embarrassing, but it's a good example. I can't remember the exact date. That's how um, hammered into my memory. This was 1996. Being absolutely honest, this was 1996. I was 6 or 7 years old. We were moving to a neighborhood, right? I moved to the neighborhood with my mother and everything. It was all fun. But even as a child, even as Scorpios, as children, we feel that we're very much adults. We feel that we know the world. So a lot of times, a Scorpio child, they will try their hand. They'll do something that's very out of the way of being a child. So, she told me I could go to the playground, play, what I mean, with the kids and stuff, you know, just like always. And she would watch me from You know what I mean? From where she could, where our apartment was, you could see everything in the neighborhood. You could see it. And it was a pretty dangerous neighborhood. But when you're talking to a 6-year old, 7-year old child, we don't really see danger. We see, it just having fun. I'm outside. So I'm the type of person, just like I say, Scorpios are very magnetic. A lot of kids start hanging with me and drawn to me automatically, and we hit it off great. He like, hey, come to my house, and you know what I mean, we can hang out and blah blah blah. I'm like, not thinking, oh no, dumbass, you're a kid. You're not supposed to leave the playground without your mother's permission. You're too young to disappear. You should at least let your mother know. You think I thought of that? Nah, I'm like, I'm a big boy. I'm the big grown boy. I ain't nothing but this tall. I'm talking about I'm a big grown man. I can do whatever I want to. Okay, what I mean, I disappeared, and when I mean I left that playground, I left for hours. I probably didn't come back until the sun was down, and you already know what happened, right? She was she was erratic. She was, what I mean, she whooped my ass. What I mean, but in my mind, I felt like I had a right to do that. I felt that it was okay. I didn't feel like a lot of times we don't understand our presence, and we do have a deeper emotions of other people. We understand what actions can affect people and how it can affect people, but we see it as, we undermine our own presence, we undermine our own existence, our own, you know, um, existence. What I mean by that, I mean it's like I'm trying to make sure I put in the right words for y'all. Like, we don't feel like our presence, not in a bad way, but we just don't feel like it's gonna affect people that much. We feel like, they ain't gonna really miss my presence. Even if it's our girlfriend, they be like, oh, she'll be okay. We think everybody is as tough as we are, and we fail to realize that we are. Everybody don't see it that way. You know what I mean? A lot of times it'll come off as being revengeful, being hurtful, being random, but that's not how we trying to come off. So if he disappears on you, a lot of times it's because he just needs time to think. And if you can think in your memory of things that happened in the last 2 weeks of y'all being together, and y'all had like a fallout or argument, or you said something that you really know you really shouldn't have said, then it's most likely that he's reacted to what you said, and he's trying to figure out if it's a situation he really wants to be in. You know, I understand. My dad is a Scorpio. When he and my mom were divorced and he disappeared, but I also saw him cry. Now my Scorpio friend, he confused me. I told him I was leaving, and he was going to miss me. Yeah, I understand, Lorraine. But that's how we are. We don't do it to be, hurtful. Just don't take it for us being hurtful. A lot of times we disappear to figure out we need space. We don't want to sit there and be a cancer into a relationship. Like a lot of people will just stay in down relationships and beat a dead horse until we don't do that. We rather just completely cut it off the situation, no matter how valuable, no matter how stable it seems to the outside world, no matter how much our parents like it. We will walk away from something. We could be in a company, 400 or 500 companies, getting paid 6 figures. If we hate it and despise it, we will walk away from it. We don't give a damn how people view it, how crazy we look. We will walk away from it. We are not we are not a respecter of power. We're not a respecter of position. If we don't like something, we will discard it. We will leave it. We will abandon it. But that's just half of the case. It's not always that. So I hope y'all really understood what I was talking about. Please make sure you like the video, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? I can't stress this enough. Please, y'all share my videos because I love y'all, and I'm leaning on y'all shoulders at this point. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all share, that's who's gonna see it. There's one more thing I wanted to say to y'all. Oh yeah, and another reminder, please, if you want me to talk about a specific topic, if you just want to talk to me, period, comment. Please comment. I'll reply back very fast and very honestly, just like talking to anybody. I'm very personable, very approachable. Um, but I never left. We still seeing each other. I just decided to go with the flow. Okay, I see. Look, I love talking with y'all, and hopefully one day we'll be able to. I do another joint for y'all. But if you want me to do something, just put it in the comment section. You know what I mean? And I definitely will do it. I definitely do request because I appreciate y'all supporting me. But just know it's not you. You know what I mean? He's not doing it to be revengeful. But oftentimes it's just because he just needs space. We are very independent. We're extremely strong and independent individuals, and we realize even though we have a lot of people that may love us and support us, we realize that it's not always concrete. A lot of people don't have that personal love. Even if we'll always have those people that's gonna always be with us, we wanna depend on ourselves. We wanna be that strong person. We wanna sometimes we'll actually sabotage our situation just to make ourselves go through hardships just to see if how tough we are. Sometimes we'll test ourselves. We don't just test other people. We test ourselves. We put the biggest test on our own shoulders. And Lorraine, if you want me to talk about something, make sure you comment, Lorraine. Make sure you comment, Bridget. And Bridget, I'm gonna send you an invite. If anybody want to do a live with me, later on or whatever, just put it in the comment section. I mean, don't tell me now, but just wait till the video over and put it in the comment section. I'm gonna make sure I get right back to you. I'm about to go ahead and do a couple of runs or whatever, but I love y'all, so I'm gonna make sure I knock out a video. I know it's been 5 days. That's a long day. That's a long time for me, so I'm gonna keep it coming for y'all. So I love y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Y'all stay safe during the holidays. And I hope to hear from y'all. So make sure y'all comment. And I'll talk to you later. You know what I mean? And y'all be peaceful. You know what I mean? Don't stress the little stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of times us as Scorpio, we stress everything. We take everything to a extreme. So a lot of times we just need to breathe. Just breathe and relax. Focus on the positives. You know what I mean? Focus on the positives, and the situation will definitely balance itself out. You know. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Y'all be peaceful. You know what I mean? Y'all be. Oh yeah. Thank you, Lorraine. And Lorraine, make sure you comment. I'm gonna send you a message, okay, Lorraine? I'm gonna send you a message. Either you can send me a message. Make sure you Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my information for y'all in the chat box. So hold on. I'm gonna put my information in the box for y'all. Y'all just hold on. I'm gonna keep it there for a couple of minutes for y'all so y'all can write it down. But if you want to contact with me and you just talk, or you just have something that you want to talk about individually, um, that's my information. You can get directly to me. You know, if I like your spirit, if I like how you coming at me, and if you making a lot of sense, what I mean. I definitely will get you on a chat with me. You know what I mean. We could talk. Behind the scenes, and I love to hear from y'all. So make sure you comment, and y'all be safe out there and just get at me, but don't take it out of don't blow it out of proportion. It's not because you necessarily falling apart or you done something bad, but he just need time to, gather himself and just, just figure out if it's the right situation for him. So don't sweat it. It's all good, man. I love y'all again. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even really be doing these. So I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll holler at y'all later. If you want me to talk about a video, just comment. Even if I know I gave y'all my email address, but still comment on my video. Comment. Even if it's just saying hello, please comment because I love that. It's showing that you're into the videos. It's showing your participation. You know what I mean? I love communicating with y'all. So y'all please comment. I don't just be saying that just to be saying that because a lot of pages don't answer comments. They'll ignore you, and I'm not that type of person. So just make sure you comment, and I'll definitely get back with you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even care if you were satanic, racist. If you want to say something to me, we can talk. Let's talk. You ain't gotta fuss at me and say slurs at me. Try to sabotage me. If you want to talk to me, come and talk. I'm not gonna run. So just holler at me, and I'll see y'all later. You know, I be saying I'll see y'all later and be holding on. Cause I love y'all guys. I don't want to leave y'all, but I have to get this done. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all be peaceful. Bye.